Hello everyone, Azam here. In today's video, we are going to take a look at how we can create this film reel transition that you can use in your short map animation videos that you might also have seen in Geolayers videos. First, let me give you a 1 minute quick rundown of how the thing works. So to start with, we have over two scenes stacked on top of each other. This is the first scene, and then we have this second scene or historical scene. We are basically going back in time. Next thing you are going to do is animate the maps in both of the scenes. For the first map, you are going to do a zoom out transition like that, and for the second transition you are going to do a zoom in. So make sure you have these zoom in and zoom out transitions animated. Next, we are going to use this frame and stack it on top of the both scenes like that. So at this point, I have stacked the frame on top of the first scene, and similarly what I have done is attach the second frame on the second clip. And now they will, if I remove this effect, they will move like this. For the final part, to add the scroll movement to the transition, what we are going to do is apply an effect called motion tile on an adjustment layer and place it exactly at the split of the first scene to the second scene like that. And after applying the motion tile, what we did is that animate the tile center property from this point to the very end point. So basically we have this 2 seconds transition overall, and it works like this. Make sure to have this motion blur on this motion tile adjustment layer, and yeah, this is basically it. And now we are going to do this thing from scratch. So to start with, let's say I have these two scenes. I want to transition from scene 1, this Spain, to the Spain of 18th century, which had its territories in the American continent like that. So to start with, I will first apply a zoom out transition to this Spain. So let's start with that. So here we have this clean zoom out. The next thing that you are going to do is add the film reel frame that basically I had created using ChatGPT. First, I screenshotted a frame from Geolayers video like this one and asked it to remove the background from it and add a white background instead, and then I removed the white background from the frame. And the final product that we had was something like, let me see, was this. So now I'm going to apply this frame attach this frame basically on the scene 1 anchor, and just make sure that the bearing and pitch is equal to 0 while you are attaching it. Yeah, convert it into 3D and then add it to the scene 1. It should be in the composition exactly where the animation starts. So we have something like this. So right now the scene 1 is ready to transition, and now we are going to prepare the scene 2 for the zoom in transition. For that, I'm going to turn on first the layers and then apply a simple zoom in transition. So we have this zoom in like that. Again, attach the frame to the scene 2 anchor and convert it into 3D and attach it to this layer. So now we have something like this. For the next step, we are going to apply the motion tile effect for the scroll reel transition. For that, first you need to know is that you have to leave some space, breathing room space, for the transition to do the scroll. For this purpose, I'm going to leave 10 frames of the first scene after the zoom out is complete. And similarly, I'm going to add 10 frames, start the zoom in transition of the scene 2 after 10 frames, and then stack them on top of each other like this. So the 10 frames are on top of each other, right? Next, let's apply an adjustment layer and start the adjustment layer from the 3 seconds mark from where the zoom out transition is starting, and end it exactly after 2 seconds at this point. And then I'm going to apply the motion tile effect on this adjustment layer, and let's double the, we're going to scroll upwards, so it's gonna be minus 940, I guess. So the scene 1 I think is good to go, and let's fix the scene 2. It should start appearing at this point, I guess. So this, apart from the frame, we're going to remove the other elements from it from this point onwards, so we have something like this. So the reel should be completed by this point, I think. Yeah, so we should have something like this. And let me check if it's working or not. And the zoom in should start from this point, so it will go like this. We can always increase the time for the zoom in transition, so you will have something like this. Apply motion blur on this adjustment layer on which the motion tile effect is applied, and I think we have our transition. Next, you can also make it more realistic. To really sell it, you can apply a flare to it. So yeah, I think used one of these flares. Let's increase the speed for this one. I think let's go by this, and also apply fade. Let's first change the move to screen. Let's see. So yeah, this is basically it for this transition. If you want the source file for this project, you can find it on my Patreon page. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.